Family members are paying tribute to the young man who lost his life while trying to help his elderly neighbor escape this roaring brush fire in Lakewood last Friday. Zachary McDonough was a well-loved member of the Jamestown Estates mobile home community.
His stepdad and brothers say he died on August 4th in the man's trailer. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked to family members for more on his life and his heroic actions, Jennifer, that day.
Zach lived with his stepfather down the street, and family members believe that he ran from that house over here in order to rescue his neighbor, Pat. But flames, unfortunately, quickly overtook the trailer.
This is Zachary.
Zachary McDonough's brother and stepfather are remembering a life lost after a tragic fire at Jamestown Estates mobile home park.
His bedroom was in the front window over there by where the trees were.
Michael Fletcher wasn't home at the time. A raging inferno damaged his home and moved on to his neighbor's house, taking the life of Patrick Zamarovich and the young man he considered his stepson, Zachary.
I think he just heard the hollering and the screaming, and the power had gone out.
Zach was autistic, and though he was around 30, had the mentality of a teenager.
For him to have autism and for him to put his life on the line without a question whatsoever, it still floors me, and it's a shock. It hasn't really sunk in yet that he's gone, but then, you know, it's like, doesn't seem real, and then suddenly it hits me and I can't stop crying.
Anytime Zach needed help when he was home alone, he'd go see Patrick. The two died alongside one another in Patrick's trailer.
Well, I'm guessing he went in the house to try to get Pat.
Michael says his stepson showed an immense amount of bravery.
Yeah, I know he went in there and tried to help him, because he wouldn't have put himself in that position for no other reason. So, and that's the way I have to look at it. He was a hero. He was trying to save the old man.
Michael says he came to know Zach after meeting his mom, Rebecca. They were life partners. And when she died of cancer, Zach stayed on with Michael.
We had a tragedy in the family. We lost our mother last year, same month. He had nowhere to go after her passing, so he moved in with Mike, which was her boyfriend of over 10 years.
Brother Lance showed us old photos of their time together as young boys.
Me and Zachary at Disneyland getting a Western photo. This one's Zachary, and that one was me.
He says they spent endless hours playing outside.
I mean, I can tell you he was imaginative. He was full of life. We grew up on a 5-acre plot of land, so we had force, and we played a lot of games.
Based on his childhood, the heroics, he says, shouldn't have surprised anyone.
Him going into that fire like that, with him being autistic, I mean, he's a hero. And we played games like that a lot growing up, where we were good side, bad side.
Lance has set up a GoFundMe page in order to pay for Zach's funeral arrangements.
It's been a lot to handle. This coming just before the anniversary of my mom's death, and now him. The last 2 years have just been really rough.
A friend also set up an online fundraiser for Michael to raise money to repair his melted home and to pay for a storage unit where Zach still has things stored along with those of his late mother.
I still got all their family stuff stuffed in a 10 by 15 storage that I've been paying for. Me and Zach have been paying for now for over a year.
Michael says his little dog Azee belonged to Zach's mom, then Zach after her death. Now the little pup seems lost without him. Family and friends left behind are also feeling the same.
No, not really. Not that I can say, other than the fact that he's going to be terribly missed. I'm still having a hard time with that.
They say you don't know you're the kind of person who's going to throw themselves on top of a grenade until there's one in front of you. And he definitely was that. You know, I love him, and he will be missed.
We'll put links to the online fundraising pages for both Michael and Lance in the story on our website at fox13seattle.com. Reporting from Lakewood, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.